Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you my absolute favourite way to create faux freckles. I've tried so many different techniques. I've tried the liquid lipstick just dotted around my face. I tried faux freckle pens. I've also tried, you know, the semi-permanent brow tattoo stuff. I've tried that. All of those products were actually really good, and they definitely gave me very cute, perfect looking freckles, but what none of them had was longevity. And for me, I tend to not wear makeup every day. A lot of the time I'll be going around barefaced. So what I really want is for my faux freckles to stay around, and the perfect way that I found in order to get that result is using henna. So I'm sure that you've seen so many videos at this point about henna faux freckles, because this definitely was a trend that was doing the rounds, you know, a couple of years ago. So I feel like this is it's nothing new at all, but I wanted to bring the trend back. I think faux freckles and freckles, obviously, freckles just look so cute. I cannot understand people that have beautiful freckles and they don't like them. I'm like, why do you not like them? They look absolutely gorgeous, so cute. And also I do feel like freckles make you look younger, and you know me, I'm down for anything that makes me look younger. So I bought this henna pen from Amazon. It costs around £7. I would definitely recommend that if you are going to be venturing into the world of henna, just make sure that you read through the reviews of the henna that you're thinking of buying, just so that you can be reassured that it's a good quality henna product, because there are a lot of kind of like cheaper versions out there that don't have as high quality ingredients. So I would definitely recommend do your research. I will link this one below so that you can just buy the same one. This one is in a brown shade. You do have a few different options, but generally you really are gonna end up with like black, brown or orange with henna. You're not really gonna get pink henna, which is a shame because I would love pink henna. How cool would that be? Like a pink, a yellow, a green, a blue, a neon, any colour neon. Also, just to note, henna is a natural product. It comes from various henna trees that are in Africa, you know, the western part of the world, India. So it is a very natural product that's been around since the dawn of time and has traditionally been used in Indian weddings. I'm sure you've all seen the gorgeous henna tattoos. So it is a safe product, but just make sure that you are buying one from a, you know, reputable seller. So the henna comes in this tube. It essentially works in the same way that a tube of toothpaste would work. So you've got like the product up here, which is basically like a thick paste. It's like a powder, but it's quite sticky at the same time. And when it is dispensed from the tip, there I go again with the tip. Don't, no guys, come on, seriously. But when the product is dispensed, it comes out as a wet paste, but then it very quickly dries and it solidifies, so that when you come to wash it off, or actually not wash it off, when you come to remove it, I'll touch upon the washing off in a sec, but when you remove it, it literally is like it's stuck to your skin and it feels like it's like a hard little ball on your skin. I would not recommend washing off the henna when, you know, you want to take it off, because they do say that if you can try and put off washing your face for as long as possible after you have removed the henna, it will make the henna last longer. So they do say that you shouldn't really wash or wet your face within 6 hours after removing the henna, just to give it the best chance of having the longest lifespan on your face. And I definitely have made that mistake when I first used henna to create faux freckles. I would just literally use like water just to wash it all off, and it's really handy because it gave me a bit of an exfoliation at the same time because the henna had, you know, dried up. But I did find that the henna faux freckles only lasted a couple of days, so just make sure you don't do what I did and wipe away all of your hard work. Also, just one final thing to note before we actually just jump into the application is that this does stink. It stinks. So you'll find that as it starts to dry down, it has a undeniable like burning smell. It's disgusting, like it's really unpleasant. So I really don't like the smell of this, and it always is quite satisfying to actually take it off your face. So don't be alarmed if you do notice that smell. It's just normal. That's just like what henna does. It can look a little bit scary, and especially like 10 minutes in, you may be looking at your face and go, oh shit, this is going to just be like a disaster. I've got to like wash all of this off. But you've got to trust the process. I promise you, it will look good. It really, really will. I would definitely say just pay attention to what shade you're getting. This one is shade brown, and as you can see, I have quite fair skin, and this shade really works for me. Please be aware that it will start off looking quite orange, but as the hours go on, it will turn to more of a brown shade. So please don't panic as well. If you've removed the henna and it's orange, please, please, please just, you know, just don't stress out, my friend. It will turn brown. So with all of that being said, I am going to show you the application process. I am going to be leaving the henna on for between 45 minutes to an hour. That tends to be like the sweet kind of spot for me, but you know, if you wanted to leave it on for longer or less time, it's something that you'll probably only just get to know after you've used the henna a few times to see how it works on your skin. And also, you know, everyone has a subjective idea of what kind of look they want. So one thing I would just say is don't remove it too soon, or your faux freckles will definitely look more orange than brown. So with all of that being said, I am just going to move on to the application process. Then I will check back in with you after I've removed the henna and you can see the final results. It definitely can take a few minutes just to really get the hang of this. I find that a lot of the time it will come out and then it'll just be like stuck to the tip. I know, tip, oh my gosh, as opposed to sticking to your skin. So you just have to like work with it a little bit, play around with what works for you. I promise though, after a few minutes of applying, you'll get the hang of it and it'll become really, really easy and you'll get really fast with it. It's just, though, like I've done this a handful of times and even now it's like I've never done it before. So it does take a little while just to really get the knack of using this kind of tool. But once you get going, you'll get that technique and it'll be, you know, you'll become comfortable with it. So okay, so I have now finished the faux freckle application and I know it looks absolutely insane. Like it looks crazy. If you haven't seen any of the kind of results videos or anything before, you're probably looking at this thinking, oh my gosh, girlfriend, what are you even doing right now? But I promise you this will turn out well, I hope. Could you imagine if it didn't today? OMG, that would be embarrassing, especially seeing as I have my appointment with a dermatologist tomorrow, so that I'd have to explain that to a dermatologist and that'd be very embarrassing. But I am confident this will turn out really, really good. Yeah, I cannot wait to see the results. So I'm going to just keep this on my face now for the next hour or so, and then I will come back and I'll show you kind of how I get the henna off my face when I'm ready to remove it. But essentially, you know, it's just a case of like flicking the little henna spots off because they just harden, so you can just like literally flick them off. It's kind of fun, but you do end up with like henna dots all over your sink. So yeah, just be prepared that you're gonna have to give your sink like a deep clean afterwards. But anyway guys, I will see you on the other side. Okay, so I've had the henna on for an hour now, so I am going to flick it off. We're going to flick it off. I wonder if I could just do it here over my bath. Also, just to note, you can do like a little, you know, like a little like patch test if you did want to see, you know, what the freckles looking like under the henna. You could just like test it, and if you're not quite happy, you could just leave it on for a bit longer. But from past experience, I know that I've given it more than enough time, so I'm literally just using my fingernail to flick off the henna, and you will notice that it will look quite orange to begin with. Also, just keep in mind that the first few times that I did this, I just went in with water to wash off the henna, and yeah, I would not recommend that because you're not going to get a long-lasting result. This is actually incredibly satisfying. So after I have removed all the henna, I will be refraining from washing my face until bedtime. So that'll give me at least 6 hours. So there we go. Yay-o! Oh my gosh, so cute. So cute. I would recommend, however, if you're going to be trying this for the first time, maybe do it on, on say a Friday afternoon or on the weekend, just in case, you don't like the results. You've got a bit of time to frantically wash your face to try and fade out the henna. Oh, hello! My little cat's just come in. Oh, hey girl, how's it going down there? Okay, she's on my back. Okay, are you okay, girl? There she is. What a cutie! Yes, she is. Such a little cutie girl. Probably thinking, oh my gosh, what is she doing now? She's always up to something. Wow, the bath is definitely going to need a clean after this, isn't it, Luna? I'm not at that age anymore, when I can just be in a bit of an uncomfortable position for too long. Okay, so this is the almost final look. I was going to say final look, but then I realised, no, it's not. We need to wait just a few more hours for the brown shade to really come in. We do have quite an orange tone at the moment. So yeah, if I just give this a little bit longer, the brown shade will really start to come in. It sometimes can even take, a day or two, not two. It can take a while sometimes. So yeah, that's why I just recommend, if you're doing this for the first time, definitely do it on a day when you don't have work or an important event or something the next day. But anyway, guys, I will check in with you a little bit later and show you the final result. Okay, so it's the next day. I just thought it might be worthwhile just showing you how the freckles are now, just because it's had enough time to really adapt. What? I have no idea what I'm saying, but anyway, I just wanted to show you. So it's very subtle indeed. I could definitely have got away with leaving the henna on for maybe even another hour, but I kind of like this subtle look. It just looks very natural. I don't think anyone would look at my face and say, ooh, is she rocking some faux freckles? It's just very, very natural. And yeah, I think next time even I probably will leave them on for a little bit longer, to be honest. But just do whatever works for you. You can experiment, start small and then work your way up. Whatever you want to do. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go, but I hope this has been helpful and I will see you in the next one. Bye.